Anyway, let's start another run.
You don't look like you know this path, Hunter.
I think a lot of people would be surprised when they realize, you know, what the average age of somebody on Twitch actually is. Because I think it's older than people expect it to be. Yeah, that's true stuff. My average viewer is a year older than myself. Oh well, I guess that shows I'm mature, or at the very least my community is mature. Even though it doesn't seem like it at times. Physically mature, yeah, let's put it that way.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
But you know, I guess it's also just the natural thinking that people think things like Twitch that are heavily associated with a video game will skew younger. When, in a lot of cases, you know, video game related stuff actually skews more mature a lot of times. Obviously it also depends on the game. Obviously the average age in a Fortnite stream would probably be lower.
Hey, take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans.
Where the average age of somebody who watches strategy games or RTS games will most likely be older.
I want board.
She was not.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya or Thunder's drum. Might be worth a shot. Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Most teenagers don't have the capability to sub or donate. True. It's probably the case.
A tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over? Maybe it's a last. That more than I could chew with this machine part.
But you know, that's why Twitch Prime, I assume a lot of people that maybe are that age, they probably have like the access to their dad or their moms or something like that. You know, Amazon Prime account. And they are obviously not gonna use it on Twitch. So they probably just connect it to Twitch and then get the sub. Not really that expensive to sub, is it? Yeah, true. But, you know. I'm so bad at explaining this. But, you know, there's a big difference between having no money at all and having $5. Oh, he didn't fall down this time. Nice.
I haven't seen a part like this before. It's a big one.
And I imagine a lot of people that are around the teenage age, probably a surprising amount, probably don't have their own money. Just go and spend whatever they want.
Just gotten started. That's the last of the scavengers.
Good tonic.
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even... Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was.
Oh yeah, and also consistently having $5 too, that's also a difference.
Okay, if I'm right, I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. Now I need to climb that tall neck again. I'll need to find higher ground. I should be able to jump out.
Because obviously it's people that stream are more reliant on, you know, the minority of the viewers rather than the majority. Yeah, if you sub to every streamer you watch as well, that's a lot of money. That's why most people are probably only sub with their own money to like 1 or maybe 2 people. I mean, obviously the majority are not sub to anyone. The majority of people that watch Twitch don't sub. So, you know, the people, even the people that make a living off streaming, or not the biggest streamers, that's a bit different because there are sponsorships and all that. But, you know, like a mid-tier streamer or something like that that makes a living off streaming, those people are more reliant on the minority of people that really support them in their stream compared to the overwhelming majority of their viewers who probably never sub, don't donate or anything.
Looking out at that.
Shut. Yes. Beautiful shooting.
Are you
I bet
kind?
and what she's you'll know Sham if you
How do
go to the then be
and I'll.
if you
All right. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Yeah. I mean, me myself, I am only subbed by my own money to 2 people. But those are also the 2 streams I watch the most, so I guess it makes sense. The rest of the subs I have are gifted.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
In case you're wondering, the 2 people I'm subbed to are Dark Viper AU and Anthony Calver. Even though the last 3 months I've tried to resub to Anthony, but before I actually managed to sub myself, somebody gifted it to me. Because my sub runs out and then I'll happen to get gifted a sub so I don't actually end up paying. The last 3 months on his channel I've actually gotten it for free. Oh well. What can you do? And I don't have a Twitch Prime because, well, I guess now it's called Prime Gaming
Pretty far up.
because they changed the name.
The shaman's path. This must be one of the markers.
I don't
that
have
took
Prime
something about.
because Amazon is not in Denmark, so I don't even have a free sub. So there's no reason to have Prime.
Another marker. Good.
Yeah, Amazon is not in Denmark. Amazon is in none of the Scandinavian countries. Why? Amazon has talked about getting into it, but even though they won't admit it, they're not a fan of labor laws and labor rights. Let's put it that way. It's a bit too expensive to do business here for them. Or that's what people claim is the reason. Amazon hasn't admitted that that's the reason. But that seems to be their issue.
What's this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before
It's not the first big company that ignores a market. And also there's already quite a lot of competition in Denmark. In like online sales. And also Sweden and Norway as well. Obviously Amazon could stomp the competition if they really wanted to, but maybe the market is not big enough for them to care. Yet. At some point they will probably come anyway. So if you buy off Amazon in Denmark, you can still buy things off Amazon, but I wouldn't recommend it because it usually takes 5 days to get anything from Amazon. Because it's either sent from Germany or the UK. Actually now I think it's only sent from Germany because, you know, UK left the EU. So there are way better options to shop from than Amazon. And plus, there's also extra fees because it's sent from, you know, Germany. Yeah, I mean, a postal service is not that great. Like a national postal service, but, you know, as long as you get your packets delivered with somebody other than them, it's usually good. Like UPS, DHL, Ring. Those companies do a lot better job than our postal service.
Guess I should take some blue gleam. Meltuk said Aurea went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs.
I don't know how long it takes. I never timed it. Not that long. Not that big of a deal. And I know the cycle is random for that bridge.
Lots of strange equipment.
There's a way you can skip that bridge, but it's 5 seconds slower. And I haven't been able to find a faster way of doing it.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Yeah, postal service in Denmark is not that great, but you can get it delivered with other companies and it's fine.
Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
And also what we do a lot here in Denmark, we don't, at least in my experience, I don't know about other people, but I know me and the majority of people, if they get a package, we don't get it delivered to where we live. We get it delivered to some, you know, like a supermarket or something that has a postal place inside, where you can go and pick up your packages. It's much easier than getting it delivered anyway. Because then you have to be home and yada yada yada. Yeah, porch pirates, yeah.
Fresh air ahead.
People that just steal stuff after Amazon has been there. Yeah, I've seen some videos of that. That's crazy.
Out again. Maybe I...
But to be fair, like, it's pretty easy to steal like that. Like, you could probably make a good amount of money if you get the right packages. Or, at some point, you'll just end up getting something that'll make it worth it.
Not much higher to climb.
It makes sense why people steal it. To be fair. But then again, if you get something expensive delivered, maybe you shouldn't have it delivered at your porch. Could be the other thing I would say there. Like if you're getting like a PlayStation or something, maybe don't leave it at the porch. Or tell them to leave it somewhere else. But obviously if it's like groceries or something simple like that, then whatever. But yeah, it's a pretty common thing in Denmark in terms of big companies, you know, come to Denmark and they don't like our taxation or they don't like our labor laws, and then they'll kind of stay away for a while, but eventually they come. Sure, Amazon will come at some point. I think the taxation is also something they are not particularly fans of.
Auxiliary channel.
Because most big companies are not fans of it.
Successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea?
Even though a lot of big tech companies have started to come to Denmark. Facebook, Google, Apple all have big service centers or server centers in Denmark now.
You heard it. He was now. It's
Whatever. Both.
weak.
Sound.
But you heard and or do.
Yeah, it's the same thing in Denmark, Shane. You have to specifically agree to have it left on your porch or somewhere else. Otherwise, they're not allowed to leave it. Or they are allowed to, but if anything happens to the package, they have to pay for it, so they don't do it. But yeah, there's like big server centers now in Denmark for both Apple, Facebook, and Google have big giant server centers. Because running a server center is pretty cheap, and there's a lot of qualified workers for that in Denmark. So server centers have become quite popular to build. Not that far from where I live, there's a giant Facebook server center.
Wherever these machines are made.
It's actually quite huge. And that's where they keep all your data, I guess. And also Denmark generally has really good internet infrastructure, so that's also why it's appealing to build those things here. I'll take it. Not the best, but I'll take it.
Come. That's you. I beat a champion.
Yeah, exactly, Psycho. No company would ever store your data without selling it. Or using it to make some sort of money. You know, by advertisement or something like that. Obviously Google keeps it to make specifically targeted ads and all that. If they have your data, they have some sort of way to make money off it. Don't even think for a second they don't. And it's also becoming a lot more, or a lot harder to hide from it, so, yeah. Some would argue it's impossible to completely stay off the grid, as it says, or as people call it.
So...
It's only a problem when the Chinese are doing it. Also that, yes. Even though, aren't they making the argument that apparently TikTok, or whatever, yeah, it was TikTok, that TikTok was taking so much data compared to the others. I find that hard to believe that they're taking any more than any other company. If there's a way, some sort of data they can get, they will get it.
Most figures. Aratak and Rhea must be close.
Kind of feel like whoever made those claims, have a bit too much faith in the other
Alright,
companies,
gotta head up that mountain.
tech companies.
Looks like there are a few ways to go up. And those rock paintings mark the paths.
Nice, good movement there. Hello, goat. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure like all companies are taking the same amount as TikTok is. Like, I don't believe for a second that TikTok all of a sudden had some way of just stealing more than all the others. Like, come on. How stupid do you think we are?
All right.
And don't get me wrong, I don't even like, you know, China and the Chinese government, to be more exact. Trust me, I don't like them. But, you know,
All right, Challenger.
at the same time, I know that that's bullshit.
Okay.
Fucking watcher. Can't see him. Kidding me? The fucking watcher. I couldn't see him.
Right, here we go.
Damn it. Of all the things to ruin me, watcher. Of all things.
Come on, climb up here.
2 bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
All right, 2 dead bellowbacks coming up. Okay, one down.
No.
Got them both.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Still kill him with a... if it's one of them is a body shot. Gotta remember that.
Over here, Challenger.
One of
Raise
them
your
can still
marker.
be a body shot and it's fine.
Now take the zip line and work your way down to the valley.
Let's get a good fight here.
Not that way. I need to get to the valley.
Not good. Not good. It was quite slobby with those slabby bears. I'll have a lot of time to save in the end game, so solid end game. It's still gonna be a great run. Of course, Mom. Stand right next to the Watcher. Or Shellborn, not Watcher. Hey, Icon.
Low and quiet does it.
And also, we're gonna do the long roll strat for that event. So the only inconsistent skip should be tap blast jump in the end game. Yeah, I've decided to unlock the long roll for it, just to make it a lot more consistent. And then do the rest of the run with long roll.
And our scouts are watching for more frost.
Might as well. For the sake of consistency, it's gonna be better. I'd rather play with long roll than lose the run to that goddamn vent all the time.
He looks. No. Yes. You. It was this.
I'd like.
Are you?
Oh, nice gold. It was a pretty good long notch.
What's this place?
The spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from terrible danger.
Fortress. Looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting?
Glad.
Dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
Get those glots. Why do they say glot? It's just a meme that people get so excited about a gold, so you accidentally misspell it. It's like an old meme. It's just like when people say you got to earn instead of the run,
Pipes.
because it's supposed to look like you got so excited you couldn't type it correctly.
What was all this for?
The bodies.
That's like the point of it.
It's a shame those bastards.
So now people do it deliberately.
Take whatever supplies are left. What a supply would be. Look out! More machines.
Or maybe people in my chat are just really bad at spelling. Could also be the case. Yeah, I'm on PS4 again. The PC version doesn't run that well for me.
I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director.
The game was running very poorly on my PC yesterday. Next week, probably Wednesday. I have a lot of time Wednesday. I'm gonna look into see if I can change something to make it run better. Oh, and to swing my spear there.
This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind.
Is he close enough? I don't think that's close.
I'll second that, Director Zhao.
Yeah, it's not close.
All right, Cyan. What's our latest number?
The current count is 1,650.
Ring up, everyone.
Wow,
54 more years without interruption.
It was the spirit. The old one.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it's like.
The door is open now.
Don't know why I went for that. It's really dumb to go for that shot.
Stop us from the door.
Should have waited until I had a better angle on the watcher.
More machines. Make
All right,
ready.
Thunderjoe, come at me. Ole. Notice I keep freezing him early, it's really annoying. I didn't get a lot of damage there. Not the best fight.
I don't put much stock in songs of deeds.
Don't you guys hate it when
that-
NPCs are trying to be useful? And they just are not.
Alright, down we go. This way.
Kind of feel like Aerotag is starting to resemble a really bad NPC.
In there?
Doesn't look like there's much choice.
Yeah, decorations, yeah.
Can't see a way to close the vent from here.
Nice. First try.
We'll need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to...
You know what's funny about that, Kimmy?
See what this does.
That emote there? I know Ant has it with Sam and Henry, because they say we did it.
That did it. You're the-
Funny in Horizon, when you kill the Thunderjoe at All Mother, Val also says we did it.
Okay, let's get them across.
I guess Val is turning into Henry. And I guess Aerotag is turning into Bill.
Come on over, it's safe.
To be fair, Aaron is actually quite useful a lot of the times in this game. But they are useful NPCs.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be.
Aaron is pretty useful.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin.
Bald emote, yeah.
Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation
Perhaps
as
that would be
Hephaestus.
copying Anthony a bit too much
It
then.
must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build possible recapture imminent. I have attached additional data.
I mean, yeah, he does give credit to Aloy afterwards, but he does say we did it first.
Hephaestus. What kind of name is that?
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if...
He tries to steal some credit,
You're right.
and then he corrects himself.
Let's keep moving.
That is true.
Lots of them. I'll try to find a way through. I need to get a ray on the across.
Come on, hit me. Hit me. Oh, there we go. Oh well, one works out. That's pretty good.
Another console.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this
Alright, can we get the yeet first right?
has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the daemon. Machine parts dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
Yes!
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
Alright. Let's go.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
I was kinda expecting the run to die there, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, I was kinda expecting this run to die, but I guess now we are definitely on world record pace here. Let's not fuck up the fireclaw then. 37, technically possible, but gonna need a really good fireclaw fight for that. I'll try my best. Alright. Let's make sure we get a good fight. Might have a shot at a 37 here.
But we have to find out.
Possible security threat detected.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it. Okay. The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
What is he? Nice. Don't know if that was good enough. Nah, not good enough for 37. But it's a world record. It's definitely a world record. But a very low 38 though.
Hello, because it is your weekend. I have due to broadly.
Just the truth.
I'd
like. I should.
There we go. 38 cent. Very nice.
My chieftain.
Just.
As you wish.
Great run.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along,
there
I
we
might
go.
still.
If you'd never come along.
38 cent.
I would have marched.
37 definitely gonna happen.
Araya.
What a great run. And Libaton, thank you so much for 5 gifted subs.
So much for
really appreciate it. Thank you. That was a solid run. Production area was a bit slow. What happened there? Oh yeah, the jump up to the thing I kind of messed up for a little bit.
She was willing to fight. She wouldn't let
and
anything
Shu with
stop
300 bits.
She
Thank
was
you.
Banuk until the end.
Really
I was
appreciate it.
wrong. The Karja never broke her.
But great run.
Made her stronger.
Great run.
So it wasn't your failure. It was her decision.
That
They
was
always
nice.
said I had an unshakable will. But Araya's...
First try tablet jump and also first try on the vent. Definitely just gonna learn the...
I grieve for her passing.
Definitely just gonna learn the long roll.
Know who she was.
For sure.
And why the spirit
The long
was so
roll
important.
is... Yeah, it
For
just
so
makes
long
that
she
skip so
told
much
me,
easier. I'm gonna
only
keep
you could
doing
have
that.
heard it, brother.
And hijinks
Now
with
I
500 bits.
understand.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
There's something else, isn't there?
Thank you.
I can't stay
So yeah, for those who don't know, blegas beat my
I'm
record
going.
yesterday.
The work can't
He got
follow.
a 38-31.
Besides,
But we beat him
I
back.
already had a chieftain before me.
I'm probably gonna keep going for
The strong
37. Because, I mean,
A wiser
37 is
one.
clearly possible,
For the
as
path
you
we
can probably
share.
tell. So definitely gonna
Damon
keep
is
trying
gone,
for that
But there's much to be done.
until I move
You
on
mean
to
the
something
new
else.
units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
This was a very solid run.
Fire claws.
Very nice.
Now Took has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
And yeah, thank you again, Libaton, for the 5 gifted subs. Who got the subs? Cable Flame, Hijinks, Lupris, Decamp, and Vester got the subs. Congrats on the subs, everyone.
Think of summer sun.
Let me just go over this run here. So let's see. Pretty good start. Tolnik could have been a little faster. Natuk was pretty good. Shaman's Path could be faster. What happened on Shaman's Path? Something happened, I don't remember. But yeah, could save a little time there. Hunting Ground was, I believe I got a 25, if I recall correctly. So, can be faster there as well. Work Challenge, the Watcher. Oh yeah, the Watcher, that was this run where the Watcher was just annoying me there. And when it ruined my shot on the long leg. And then I had a hard time killing him because I couldn't see him because of the tall grass. Frostclaws were a bit slow because I had trouble getting the freeze on the last 2. Especially the last one was really annoying. Long Notch was a gold, so that was good. Firebreak, Thunderjaw was slow on Firebreak. Production area, I messed up jumping up to the override a little bit, so that's the time lost there. First try Tab Blast skip, and that was a gold as well, so that's nice. And Fireclaw was solid, but could have been better. It was a good first part of the fight on the Fireclaw, but the second half of the fight, after the first tower, was just not that great. Took a long time to freeze him, and because I had to keep dodging him, and then he moved around a lot once he was frozen as well, wasting time hitting him there. So yeah, you know, overall a very solid run, but there's definitely time to be cut to get a 37, like without a doubt. And 38:10, that means this run is actually faster now than my run was without with Shaman's Path skip, so that's also nice. But good run, very good run. So, and thank you all for the bits and subs there, really appreciate it. I also have gotten a lot of followers doing this run, so thank you. Thank you. Really good run. Glad you guys were here to watch it. Thank you. But like I said, can definitely get a 37. And I will definitely be going for 37 before I move on to the next category I want to work on. But yeah, good run. Very nice.